meditation is more important than your job.
Every law is illegal.
Every law is illegal.
Every government upon the face of this earth today is illegal. Not one of them is legal.
For some reason, it just isn't talked about. But the truth is that we are earthlings. We are not Americans.
We're in this area, this age of materialism and horrible, confusing war that makes no sense, completely nonsensical ideology, a president, the leader of the free world, who's a fucking retard. I mean,
our culture is 24/7. Lie, be all you can be, do everything you can, make the money, doesn't matter about the next guy, fuck the next guy, hate, fuck the niggers, let's go to war, we're the best, I am the king of this mountain, fuck everybody.
Because in this life, you can't win. Yeah, you can try. But in the end, you're just going to lose big time because the world is run by the man. Oh, you don't know the man? Oh, well, he's everywhere. In the White House.
The quote news, which is really just a form of entertainment trying to sell antidepressants and cars, the never-ending drone of propaganda coming from whatever particular politicians happen to be running whatever country you happen to have gotten shot out of a vagina into.
And the man ruined the ozone, and he's burning down the Amazon, and he kidnapped Shamu and put her in a chlorine tank.
In the same way, it's weird to see these politicians with their stage makeup on, their hair done up, a kind of frenzied look in their eyes. It's weird. All of them are weird. They're not us. They're not like us. Why do we have to follow them?
All we say to America is be true to what you said on paper.
But this is in our society, what's rewarded is not so much what is being done, it's the doing.
Your reward system is going to be based on material items, because if it's not based on material items, then we can't make more material items. We want to make sure that you always need the newest, craziest shit. So we're going to get you in a society where you're inundated by visual images of things that are way better than the things that you possess, and your main focus will be possessing those things because they will equate happiness to you. Of course, you'll never receive that happiness, because if you did, you'd jump off the game. If having a 69 Mustang was a thing that would make you really happy, always wanted a 69 Mustang. You'd get that 69 Mustang and you'd be good. But it's not. You're done. Then you want a 70 Firebird. Then you want a this. Then you want a that. And you get caught up in this path of collecting items. This ensures that these items continue to get made.
Right.
So we're living our lives for this system more than we're living our lives for humanity.
Y'all would like us to think that we are free, but we completely control. We controlled by a Nike sign. We controlled by peer pressure. We controlled by the longing for a particular car to set at a high price.
It's not designed for human satisfaction. It's designed to perpetuate itself.
Take a kid who's really smart and you force him to go to an internment camp for teenagers called high school. Yeah. And then when he's there, you surround him with people who think he's a fucking asshole because he uses big words.
Right.
He gets the shit kicked out of him every fucking day, psychologically or physically, by people who are probably a lot dumber than he is. And then during this time, he's got to sit in an uncomfortable fucking desk and have information jammed into his brain by people who aren't getting paid enough and who are like having to do this terrible tap dance for the federal government because they've created a testing system that makes it so that you're no longer trying to get people to absorb information and understand it. You just want them to memorize it so you get a high score so you keep your fucking job. And during that time, you start thinking, you know what? Something seems fucking wrong here. We're like, what, one dirty bomb away, one new September 11th away from experiencing one of the greatest diminutions of personal liberty that has ever happened in this country. And the people there's a lot of people who would like that to happen, and they're not just terrorists. There's people who would like that to happen who run prisons. There are people who would like that to happen who want World War III to happen because they sell weapons. And that to me is fucking scary to think.
Unfortunately, politics involves telling people what they want to hear. And what people want to hear is that a certain kind of villainy can explain almost all of it.
They try to confuse it with some BS like the New World Order. Meanwhile, the DEA teamed up with the CCA. They try and lock people up. They try and make new slaves. See, that's that probably on prison. Get your piece
whatever, still gonna win. It could all be over tomorrow, kill our masters and start again.
They're running around, they're going around doing crazy shit everywhere that accomplishes nothing. When it's gotten to the point now.
Like, doing. They're doing a lot of doing.
They're just doing.
We la-dee-da, we sing and dance and tumble around. It's all fodder. And the faker the fodder is, the more you love it, because fake fodder is the only thing that works anymore.
It's gotta be doing. You must be doing.
If you're not doing,
who are you? What are you? You're not doing? Shh, get out of my town.
What do you do?
I don't know. I don't know what I do. I mean, what does a bird do?
Corporations are artificial structures, and now they rule the world. They don't give a fuck about the plastic in the ocean and overfishing and the cruelty to the fucking pigs in the industrial farms and whatever else. They don't care because they can't care.
If slaughterhouses had glass walls, everyone would be vegetarian.
And the thing about it is, like, this world is fucking all this propaganda and shit. Everything on TV, it dirties your soul and it dirties your mind, son, to make you think about shit that you don't need to think about.
Demonic lies being delivered to us by that black rectangle in our living room in the hopes that it will cause us to become subdued, that it will cause us to become complacent, that it will cause us to become comfortable with our leaders engaging in the vilest activity available to any human being on earth, which is war. Good God almighty, man. These people are cultists. Like, everyone rails against the poor Scientologists. But you want to talk about the real cult? It's the doers. You're in the cult of doers if right now you consider, when was the last time that you sat still and did nothing for 10 minutes straight?
A political system that reduces you to a component of an economic machine is never going to fulfill you.
The machine is comprised of doers.
You don't choose between having a program and not having a program. You choose between having a conscious program and an unconscious program. If you're not working in a conscious program, you are being worked by your unconscious program. Program. The program of your class, the program of your school, your family, your culture, your time.
War is the greatest plague that can affect humanity. All forms of violence, especially war, are totally unacceptable. I abhor war and view it as the greatest scourge of mankind. It's wrong, unpatriotic, naive. You wouldn't support the politicians if they were going into different parts of the world and fucking kids in the mouth. They would all be fired immediately. There would be a revolution. Yet somehow they're supporting the United States military exploding children.
Like, life can be so beautiful if we just let it be beautiful.
Once everything became clear to me, I told myself I'm unplugging from this shit. I don't care. Like, fuck school, fuck jobs, fuck all the church, fuck religion, fuck all of that shit. I'm done.
It's not me being naive. It's me trying to rise above the awful corporate propaganda that gets sprayed into our eyeballs on a daily basis by the mainstream media. Sorry if I'm turning into Alex Jones here for a second.
The system considers women as the nigger of the world.
We're angry. We're angry at the politicians. We're angry at the corporations. We're angry at the spreaders of propaganda that have created a paradigm in which war is an acceptable method to achieve anything on this planet. I'm against blowing people up. Call me a fucking naive hippie asshole if you want to. We're angry at the people who are spreading a paradigm where we're separated by our ideologies that have been planted into our brains by corporations who profit from exploding people.
At this point, the system most likely has failed.
Maybe I should just unplug myself from this big lie.
So there. That's my POV, friends.
Just do whatever you want.